Okay, Journey, so I was hassling setting this up for y'all, but welcome to the mukbang. And it's not gonna be your average mukbang, let me tell you that right now, because y'all know my desk situation. It is just not the best setup. It was a good idea in theory, but it is not functional. Like, literally, I'm in a box. Really, for real. Anyway, I went to Wood and Iron and I got some wings and some sweet potato fries. But really, this is just gonna be me talking and y'all listening. Okay, so I need this to focus in on the fries. Okay, what's it giving? And then I got my favorite flavor ever. If y'all ever want to send me something, notice you can always and forever send me spicy garlic wings from Wood and Iron. Get into her. Now, I had to travel far and wide to get this food, so it's a great chance that it's cold, but if you can eat food cold, you know it's good. One final look before it is the bones, baby. Yes, get into them wings, baby. Oh, it's giving. Okay, cool. So, ghetto mukbang, chatty mukbang style, ghetto, because y'all not gonna be able to see the food. So definitely cherish those views, cherish those moments, because I couldn't figure it out. I really tried, but I think because I'm hungry, I just ended up getting frustrated, and I was like, you know what? I feel like the Journeys will understand. We can try this out for show and just do better next time. It's so cold. Anyway, today y'all has literally been a crazy day. I've been feeling like a real content creator now. Let me tell y'all why. I got so much footage to work on. I wanted to have an admin day today, but it got canceled, and so I'm just like, girl, I need to edit podcasts, make promo for the podcast, let my guests know that their podcast is about to go up, post readings on my spirituality channel, blogs, content on this channel. I'm like, not complaining, but is it enough time in a day? And still take care of everything that I have to. I would say that my big stress from today was my car. Not in a bad way, but just me being on edge about what the people was gonna say when I took it to get the purchase inspection. I was really nervous because I got my car from a private dealer, so you just never know what you're gonna get. And I was really just hoping for the best. My headspace did go to that place that was just like, honestly and truly, I could get more bad news. Even in the midst of my weeks, y'all, where I've been getting good news here, good news there, like, yeah, I got a new car, yeah, I got 2 new jobs, great. But I still be getting bad news. Okay, y'all. Oh my god, my camera died. It was not trying to let me be great, but we gonna let that do its thing. Okay, I'm just on the Vleezy camera right now, so excuse the difference in the quality, but I think it still look good. It's giving ring light, babe. Anyway, hopefully I don't come too washed out. I'm trying to remember where we left off. What a chaotic mukbang. I'm definitely putting that in the title. Chaotic. The drama. Oh, I was telling y'all about my car. Well, anyway, yeah, so I got it from a private dealer, and due to the fact that I did that, I just felt like it was a risk. You know, you just never know what you're gonna get with a used car. But as I told y'all in my car buying process video, I don't do new cars. Not right now anyway. Maybe when I'm a millionaire, I'll buy a new car. Until then, I was just worried, like, they was just gonna be like, As it turns out, everything is fine. It does need some maintenance things done to it, but they said for the age and the miles that it got, it's in pretty good condition. Which, hearing that from the specialist is very reassuring, you know? Another thing that's I kind of been like worried about is the fact that I gotta go to the cardiologist tomorrow, and my cardiologist is just so freaking annoying. I don't know. Maybe or maybe not. Y'all may or may not be aware of the health disparities that we have as Black people in America. I just feel like that doctor just sees me as another number. He is so scripted, it's sickening. I think after this visit, I'm just gonna find me a new one, because when I go there tomorrow, I know he's gonna try to put me on more medicine, and that's not what I want. It's just me not looking forward to that conversation because it's trauma, right? Emotionally, I just had a day. Like, I know for sure I really need some grounding technique. Maybe to write, maybe to color, maybe to just put all my feelings out. Type something up. Do something for myself that's not making content, looking out for people, listening to people and their problems. Something where Unique can just step away and do Unique. And I think that's why I'm so irritated today by everything. Because I feel like I've been at everybody's fingertips all freaking day. And I just wanted to be by myself, you know? Or at least just have a moment. And it's so ironic because I'm making content right now. At least have a moment where it's like, I'm not making content as I'm making content. not editing, not doing new job stuff, just a unique moment. So the question is, what am I gonna do about it? Everything is a choice. So I can turn this video off, go have a bath, go do some coloring, write out my feels, journal it all out, put it all out on paper, or I can finish editing this podcast that's at the forefront of my mind that I really want to get done. They didn't give me no napkins. So I've been using baby wipes. Shout out to my mom for this big jumbo pack. It's actually better than napkins. So y'all tell me, when y'all going to get wings, where do you go? Y'all don't have to live where I live. Y'all can be anywhere in the world. When you want a good wing, where do you go? I actually found this place on one of my Facebook groups. My babe say, boo, you in so many Facebook groups. Why are you in so many groups? And I just be like, I got a whole bunch of interests, and one of my interests is dining in my local area. So I'm in this group. It's called RVA Dine and Drink, and then you got RVA Dine, the good, the bad, the ugly. So that tell you the spots to beware of, don't go to, or the spots that's really lit. The restaurant that I used to work at is always there. It's either there for some good or it's there for some bad. Those owners definitely do a good job of rectifying whenever a customer is not happy. A lot of businesses don't do that. They recommended Wood and Iron, Coffee Rooster, and a whole bunch of other places. I tried Coffee Rooster. I don't feel like they make theirs as fried as I like. Not fried, but I don't like them slimy wings. You know, I wanted to have a little crunch to it, but not crispy. I don't like crispy wings. If I'm not eating fried chicken, I don't want my drumettes, my wingettes, to be like fried chicken. And I feel like the Wood and Iron smoked wings is the happy medium between not being fried too hard and not being too slimy. I don't know, a wet wing is just not appealing to me. I just like it lightly glazed on there. That's perfect. So where y'all get y'all wings from? What's y'all perfect wing pairing? My perfect wing pairing is ranch, celery. I ain't gonna even say carrots, because to be honest, y'all, I don't like carrots. I can tolerate some carrots, but just give me the celery. And I know it's a lot of people out there who think celery is nasty, and I don't get it. Like, they be saying that celery don't have flavor, but it do to me. I mean, it's celery. I don't know what people be expecting. It's a vegetable. It's not gonna serve that much, but it do what it came to do, and it's a good pairing with ranch dressing and wings. If I had to pick the most perfect and ideal wing combination, it'd be all those things, but with pizza. I feel like that should be our next mukbang. Me finding the best pizza in Richmond, putting y'all on, telling y'all if it's really like that, and see what the people say. So I'm gonna look in my group, and that'll probably be our next mukbang. So leave a pizza in the comment section if y'all want to see me eat pizza on the next one, because honey, I love some pizza. I would do really good in Italy because they got all the stuff that I like. Carbs, you know. I can get pasta, ravioli, lasagna, pizza. That low-key, high-key might be one of my top cuisines, but I don't know if the Italy food gonna taste like American Italian though, because maybe I do just like American Italian, because y'all know the American version of things is not like what the real cuisine tastes like in those actual places. For example, Chinese food, American Chinese food is very distinct. I be hearing about some of the other stuff that people be eating from Chinese food places, and I be like, I would never. And I always say, oh, I love sushi, and oh, I love different fried rices and stuff. I'll be fine in Asia. Girl, no you won't. You like American Chinese food. It's not the same. So it's a possibility that maybe I won't be gung-ho about real Italian. I probably just like American Italian. We'll have to go and see, and I'll check back in with y'all and tell y'all what the food is really giving. What other cuisines I like? Same thing with Jamaican food. I feel like I just like American Jamaican, and I don't know if I would like actual Jamaican food or actual Jamaican cuisines in Jamaica. Maybe if I went to the local side. I feel like I could like it on the local side, but I don't think I would like the resort food, because you know when you go to the resorts, the food be kind of washed up. The same thing with being in like a gentrified area of the city. The food don't be given like that. But Wood and Iron is definitely a place in the gentrified area of our city. I used to call the area the Diamond because it was by the Diamond, but now they call it Scott's Edition. They have all these frou-frou people. They walk around there and they act like you're not supposed to be in their neighborhood. They look at you like you're crazy. But in Wood and Iron, the people that work there, they've always been really nice to me. And the guests don't be that bad inside of the actual game bar, but like walking around in the area is quite sickening. And I just be sitting here like, you know, y'all didn't used to live over here, right? You know, I used to go to team parties over here in the warehouses around the corner. Your house is a warehouse. Like, you're not stunning on anybody. They just have this complex about them that I just don't be digging. And I don't be in a gentrified area like that of where I come from, like my side of town. But they're also gentrifying it really, really bad. I used to work down there, and the worst thing about it is definitely the traffic, because you can only come up one way and you can go down one way. So if you're on any of the side streets, it is a headache. That's one thing I do not miss about working down there. It's so hard to get in and out because there's really no stoplight, and it's in the middle of the warehouses. They just turned them into lofts, put paint over it, called them pretty, and charged $2,500. But it's like, this is not what you calling it. It's something else. And I'm not trying to give it away because then y'all be too close to home. But yeah, it's just sickening to me, for real. How certain people just come into certain people's neighborhoods and try to act like the people that was originally there not supposed to be there. And I just be sitting here like, do you bleed? Me too. Okay, great. Move along. So I've really been thinking heavily about, you know, where I want to go next, where I want to be next. Me and Reed was talking earlier today about language, dialect, accents, how people talk. It really helped me put some things into perspective just from like a sociology standpoint around the South. I be saying I want to go somewhere warm. I don't want to spend another winter in Virginia. Do I really, really want to live in the South though? The deep, deep South with the craziness that be happening. I know y'all seen it. I heard it in passing because y'all know I don't watch the news or nothing like that. I be thinking also, if I can make it in Virginia, I feel like I can make it anywhere, because Virginia is probably one of the most racist states that they got. I haven't had any direct experiences that was just really overt, they being racist to me. I just deal with microaggressions so much every single day. I posted on my story and it was talking about how when you're black, you can't look at an item for too long in the store. When you're black, you have to change the way you talk at work, and all of these things. Just having a conversation with Reed about language, how we speak, how in the South we drag our words out and stuff. But if I go into corporate, they'll tell me, oh, you can't talk like that. It's not overt racism no more. It be microaggressions. Due to the fact that I work with a lot of them, they know, and sometimes they don't know, that they be being racist by the things that they say. It's just a constant reminder that I don't know if I'm built for this type of workforce, because the stuff that you just hear in passing, the things that they say to you, around you, and about you, you just be like, that's racist. So it's that kind of stuff. Yeah, things are evolving, quote unquote, but I just feel like the racism and the discrimination, it just shows up in many different ways. You know, for me to get to the position that I am right now at the specific place that I work, I literally had to jump through hurdles, and I feel like that's just so irritating because my counterparts, they literally do the bare minimum and they don't have to jump through hurdles, and they just get by with whatever. Still get more opportunities, still get better tips. Why is it that as black people, people of color, we have to work twice as hard? And that's something that is said to me any shift that I work there specifically. They be like, wow, you working hard, girl. And I'm like, it look like I'm working hard because I have to work for them who's doing the bare minimum, myself, my own task, and I have to be processing in my head what's to come because somebody else is over here being mediocre. A lot of times they will walk past things on the floor, don't pick it up, just halfway do things. I am not going to even sit here and act like I'm not in the business of cutting corners sometimes. But don't cut corners on things that actually really matter for the workflow and the productivity of our job. That's what irritates me the most about working with them and working in those environments. But I be thinking, I don't even know if I want to go into our environment, because our environment comes with so much other things too. I prefer to work in very elevated restaurants. I do not prefer to work in places where people will run you like you're mad, back and forth for lemon water and crazy tasks that they can come up with, and put $1 or $2 on the table in 2023. This was a conversation that I had to have the other day. Somebody that I was speaking to, they felt like 15% was the standard. I said 15% is not the standard, 20% is the standard. You've been under tipping all this time, but since I'm in the restaurant industry, let me put you on to game. It's 20%. And somebody else was like 18. Okay, 18 is if I forgot something that you asked me for specifically. So if you want a burger with no cheese and your burger came out with cheese, there's a possibility that I forgot to type it in the system, and then that is the moment where I feel like it's valid for you to give me 18%. But for you to just give me 18% off rip, thank you, but that's not industry standard. 20% is standard. Y'all probably want to know about takeout. On my takeout orders, it's 20%. When I dine in, it's 25%. And when you forget stuff, when you're slacking, laxy daisy, you go down to 20, you go down to 18. But I don't even feel comfortable leaving somebody 15% and 10%, even if they was the worst server ever, because I work in the industry and I know how much stuff that I have to remember in my head. How if your management is not functioning the building properly, how it can literally make the whole restaurant tank. How if your kitchen is all beefing with each other, the food comes out slower. It be so much stuff that be going on, all the while dealing with microaggressions and racism. Subtle racism, let me say that. Thank y'all for the gentrification that's making the area look better. Yes, the area could use some lipstick and a facelift or whatever, because there was a lot of abandoned buildings that could be used properly for specific things, all of that. And I know y'all probably thinking, well, at least the people in the neighborhood can start making businesses. And while in my area, people that look like me do have businesses, I can definitely tell you that the majority of those businesses is not run by people that look like me. And even one of those businesses by somebody that looked like me, their mindset didn't look like me. Take that how it resonates. And that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day that we're not even gonna get into. I feel like it's been a while since I've addressed social topics on the channel. I used to always talk about Black Lives Matter and police brutality and things like that.
I work hard, I grind till I own it. Sometimes I go out, I go hard, take what's mine, I'm a star. Always stay gracious, best revenge is your paper.
No peace! No peace!
I just feel like y'all hear that enough on the news and y'all see that enough on social media. I guess for me as a content creator, it's all about just finding that line between being an activist, being socially aware, while also not getting so overconsumed into the negativity of things that it's like anytime y'all come on, I'm talking about some next tragedy. You know, some people get on YouTube for entertainment. Everybody don't get on YouTube for toxicity, drama, negativity, killings, beatings. You get that on the news already. Some people just want to be able to take a step away from the craziness of the world and see somebody doing something positive for themselves. See somebody set an example of coming from nothing and being able to reach different levels of success. Somebody that's relatable, somebody that's real, that you can connect with, feels like a cousin, feels like a sister. I hope that when y'all watch my channel, that's the vibes that y'all get. But I'm not going to continue to skate around things that actually matter, because I also feel like as a content creator, we have a responsibility and a voice to use in the same ways that they did civil rights movement, Black Panther movement, all of those things. This is just a different form of doing it. So if y'all see something, say something. I'm not saying go out here and try to be the preacher and the teacher for those of other cultures and races who don't get it. However, sometimes in some places things do need to be addressed because some of them be out of pocket. So speak up where necessary. I trust that the journeys would know how to gauge the situation, because everything that's said or done, I don't always respond to. Some stuff, I just chalk it up to the game. Hey, it's not my place or business to change people and how they think. But if I feel like you're coming at me in a certain way, I can make a boundary of how to treat me. I can also drop a gem for you so that you can ponder upon the way you talk and the way you view things that might be toxic. I'm definitely tired of being people's convenience, and I think that's going to be our next chit chat. I don't know if we're going to talk about that over a mukbang or on a podcast. For y'all who don't know, I do have a podcast. It's called Journey Free Podcast, and that's where I get way more in depth about the different happenings of my life experiences and really unpack them layer by layer. Do that shadow work, okay? So if that's something that y'all into, link is always in the description box down below. Some very powerful stories are told on Journey Free Podcast. So if y'all are interested, definitely click on those links and leave a rating, because it will help me so much in growing that platform. So yeah, y'all, this has been my chicken wing and french fry mukbang. Oh my gosh, I'm messing with y'all. This has been my chicken wing and french fries mukbang, okay? If y'all want a piece of mukbang, leave a pizza in the comment section down below and I'll see what I can do for y'all. And if y'all want me to talk more in depth about how I'm sick and tired, dear God, I am sick and tired of being people's convenience, then let me know too. If y'all haven't considered liking the video already, definitely give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and turn your post notifications on. That way you can always be on the up and up as to the next time that I post another video. I'm trying to be here for y'all 2 to 3 times a week, so it's lit. Shout out to me for being the consistency princess, even though all this editing is exhausting. But I'm trying to get it racked up and rated up and glowed up all February. I'm trying to show up and show out for my journeys, because I got 2 new jobs and I don't know where I'm gonna find the time. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this mukbang. I really enjoyed chatting with y'all. It had a slow start. It was real chaotic, but I feel like in the end it came together, okay? So shout out to me for that. I'm gonna commend myself for that. Pat on the back. Sometimes y'all gotta boost yourself up, okay? Even if don't nobody else out there around you will, period. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Hopefully I got a vlog coming, because your girl been slipping. But stay tuned, be tuned, and the next time that I post another video, if your post notifications on, then you gonna know. So hint hint, take care of that. Alright, well yeah, I'm probably throw the fries away and save the chicken for tomorrow, and pray that tomorrow is a lot better than today. Period.